So hello again everyone, I'm at a place called Marden Meadows today, which is in the Kent countryside. This is known as an unimproved hay meadow. It doesn't get ploughed or have fertiliser put on, it's all totally natural, and it's obviously pretty full at the moment. It's the middle of June. In fact, it's the longest day of the year, the summer solstice today. So I've come out to try and get some shots in the last couple of hours of light. I think there'll be light on these fields until about 8:30, although the sunset is a bit later than that, but it's tree lined, so I think the sun is going to drop, so I have to get everything done by about that time. So yeah, see how we get on. Also, if you haven't checked it out, there's a Facebook group called Landscape Photography on YouTube UK, and they have a monthly challenge, and this month's challenge for June is wildflowers, so I'm going to be putting this vlog in to that challenge, so check it out online. So first shot, I'm going to go in with going tight with a macro lens, because the structure of this is just fantastic, but it's moving so much. So I've cranked it up a little bit. I'm on 100th of a second f4 ISO 100. I'm having to take a few because the depth of field is just so narrow and there's a bit of movement there, but yeah. So for this shot, I'm just going to shoot it handheld. I'm just going to get down really low. I'm shooting upwards. I want these meadow daisies to be in the blue of the sky. There's some lovely puffy clouds. So they've got full sun on them. I'm using a polarizer as well. So yeah. So I'm just going to photograph this little grouping here. We've got a few colours going on. We've got a little yellow buttercup in the foreground, and then there's this purple flower in the background, so they're quite nice complementary colours. Shooting it fairly low down on a long lens, backlit, so we've got a bit of a silhouette going on, but it shows a bit of the structure, so it looks quite nice. So with this one here, I've got, I'm just shooting through the grass. I've got this little yellow flower singled out on its own at the bottom, and the top of the grasses are looking really good, nice and backlit. You can really see the structure against the sort of the hedge line, which has gone completely black now because that's totally in the shade. So just a backlit shot. It looks really nice though. You know, there's something I really quite like about this. The sun's dropping all the time and it's casting this shadow through the trees, and I've kind of got it framed up as almost like a bit of an arrowhead, and there are a couple of points to focus on, and it doesn't look like the background will be pretty black, but actually when you look through the lens you can see all these little flies and midges just catching the light. So I'm hoping that we'll have still obviously have all the detail in the meadow, and in the dark part it might be full of these tiny little flies, so it might work. It looks good. It looks good through the viewfinder anyway. So with this one I'm having to sort of shield the flare from the sun with my hand. I can just about, so if I look through the viewfinder, I just about see where my hand's coming in, where it's just taking out that flare. So it's a little bit, it's a bit of a fine line where I actually hold my hand, but you can sort of take a few, and see that's blocking it out now. So that's me done for another one. The light's pretty much gone now. Thank you so much for watching. If you got anything out of it, give us a thumbs up, and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. I'm going to be uploading pretty much every week, and I shoot a mixture of film and digital, so it'll be quite varied. If you've got any comments, leave them below about anything that I did today or any of the pictures. It'd be great to hear from you. So I'll see you next time. Bye.